Welcome to Winning Today with Angella, where you're going to receive information. You're going to be inspired. You're going to dream some big dreams. So let's sit, listen, and let's talk about it.
Then be you and be great. And favor yourself over your worries. Do you feel like winning today? Then be you and be great. And favor yourself.
Hey, it's your girl, Angella, right here with Winning Today with Angella, right here on the Elevation TV network. Hey, well, all we do is win. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be while you're viewing this broadcast. Go ahead and share it out with a couple of your friends, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever how many you have, and let them know, hey, Winning Today with Angella is on the air, and I am here with you, and I am so glad that you've decided to join me here because I want to talk with you real briefly. You know how I do it on Thursdays. I'm not going to be before you long. I know that today has been a long day, but hey, we are here and we made it through God's grace and God's mercies, and we love him for all that he does for us. And I know that I love him for what he does for Angella, because if it had not been for him on my side, I don't know where I would be. But I wanted to talk with you real briefly about your mindset and your mind for winning, and your mind for conquering, and getting through and going through. A lot of times we just go through the motions. I'm just going through the motions. I am going through the motions. Let me back up, because someone asked the question, who are you? I am Angella Wynn. I am an author. I am a 5-time best-selling author, soon to be 6th. I am an author coach. I am a life coach. Hey, I am a ghostwriter. I have a lot of things that I'm doing, and I don't mind serving. I like getting in your room, hey, and let's get the job done, because, hey, we are each other's keepers, right? I am my brother and my sister's keeper. So, hey, if I can help you, if I can bring value or shed value in any way to your process, hey, I am here to serve. So I'm glad that you're here. But I wanted to talk with you, like I told you, about your mindset and having the mindset of winning. And how are we going to win? How are we going to conquer? How am I going to get through this journey, Angella? Because, it seems with everything that's going on in society today, you listen to the news and you hear, hey, inflation is going up, murders, the crime rate is going up. There are a lot of things that's happening. But even in the shift of where things are going, hey, you have to stand. You got to put on your armor. You got to, have the breastplate. You got to be righteous. You got to walk, faithful and trusting God every step of the way, because that's the only way that we're going to get through it. That's the only way we're going to make it, is trusting on him and relying on him, putting on that armor and allowing his protection to cover us, right? Allowing him to direct our focus, on him, on God, allowing him to be right there in the fight with us, in the battle with us, fighting for us. It's a fixed fight. It's already won. He already did everything that he's going to do. He's given us everything pertaining to life and godliness. He's already done it. He's already did it. Hey, so now we have to get in, link up, stay with him, keep our focus, seek him. He said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and he will add all those other things unto us. We got to seek it. Early in the morning, get up. Get on your face before God. And hey, say, God, what is it? Lead and guide me this day, because I need your guidance. I won't be able to make it without you. You God are the one that fight the battles for me. How to let God fight your battles. How do you do this? The biggest challenge we have as Christians, let's face it, y'all, is letting God fight the battle for us. We try to get in and fix it ourselves. We try to get in and make it happen ourselves. Oh, I got this. Oh, I can do this. But can you really? Can you really get in and do it for yourself and let it let it be well done? God is the one that gets in. When he gets in and he finishes and he directs your path, he said that the steps of a righteous man are ordered, and he orders your steps and he guides you in the path that you should be taking and the route that you should be going. Hey, it is well done. And let me tell you, when he does it, you won't have to worry about anything because he already got it covered from A to Z, and everything in between is taken care of. So let him get in. Let him fight the battles for you. Don't try to do it yourself. Before I really share with you what I believe is the biggest key to letting God fight the battles, there are some keys, right? I want you to remind you that God is with you in the battle. He's with us in the battle. I don't have to fight it alone. God is right there with me. He's right there with me in the battle. So submit your will, totally and completely to him. I know it may sound, easy. And sometimes, we're reluctant to let go and just let God, take control. We want control. We don't want to give up our control. But yes, we have to let it go. We have to, hey, oh God, I'm giving it to you. I know everything that we have belongs to him anyway, right? We don't own none of this stuff. It belongs to God. He just loaned it to us. We're just, the ones that are overseers. We are the ones that should be managing, what he's given unto us, right? So the thought of being in control of everything is scary. Do I want to be in control? I'm sorry. The thought of not being in control of everything is scary. We want to have a tight grip on everything. I'm not letting this go. I want to be in control and I want to control this. But it's something. It's not something that we're used to releasing. We're not used to it because we have been told for years, hey, you need to be. You need to control that. You need to be brave. You need to learn how to do things on your own. Our parents told us, you need to know how to do this yourself. Stop depending on people. Stop relying on people. Hey, stop relying on me. You grown now. The tide has changed. We need to let God be God in our lives. You say that you trust him, but do you really trust him? You say that you lean on him, but are you really leaning on him? Hey, you said that he's really in control of your life, but is he really in control of your life? Or are you steering the wheel? You're flying at the airplane, right? You're making all of the moves. He has nothing, no say so in nothing that you do. Well, if you're not seeking him, first of all, seek ye first the kingdom of God. If you're not seeking him and his kingdom and you're just going out there doing it on your own, then hey, you're right. You got it. But when you learn to trust him and rely on him, and let me tell you, and I'm just going to speak testimony about myself. There were a lot of times when Angella didn't do it. I didn't rely on God. I tried to fix it all on my own. I lost my mother at the age of 12. There were some things that I went through in the course of my life. And it just, that's all I could say. I messed it up. I didn't rely on God. But when I got to that point where I got tired, I got tired of being sick and tired. I said, okay, let me stop this. Let me stop this foolishness and let God be God. God, you said, and I just began to bring his word back to him. You said that, that you ordered my steps. You said that you are right by my side. You said that you would lead and guide me. You will protect me. You are my protector. You are my shield. You are my buckler. You are everything I need and more. God, I need you to be there because I can't do this on my own. I can't do it. I will literally lose my mind for real if I keep going on the plane and the road that I'm traveling and not allowing you to be God in my life. So I am making a cry to you tonight to let God be God. It doesn't work out for us, when we uh, get to that point where, hey, you've ran into that brick wall. You've tried to do it on your own. You've done it on your own. And now you've run into that brick wall and you don't know what to do because you've left him out. I've been there. I got my finger up, got the t-shirt. Hey, God, I can't do this without you. You are the one. I have to put on my armor and let you come in and let you fight these battles for me because it's getting too much. And I feel like I'm losing out. But when I came to that point, to the realization, hey, that God, it's much easier for me to relinquish my my will to you and let you be God in my life. Let you take control of my life. Let you take control of my situations. Hey, the load got a little bit lighter. He said that told us to cast our cares upon him because he cares for us. And when we cast it on him, he gives us, his yoke is easy and his burdens are light. And let me tell you, it is so much easier when we learn to give it to him. It doesn't work when, we come to, let me go here to spiritual warfare. And when we get into the warfare and we ain't got our armor on, we trying to fight without our armor. We ain't got on no breastplate. We ain't got the shoes on. We ain't got our helmet on. We don't have our sword. We ain't got nothing. We just out there naked. But when we put on the full armor of God and we allow him to be God in our lives and we allow him to, do do what he got to do in our lives, I'm telling you, it is so much easier. God is the one that makes us battle ready. He gives us everything we need when we submit ourselves to him. He gives it to us. He makes us ready for the battle. And we'll get through it, oh God, so effortlessly. When he's in it. It's difficult for us sometimes to remember that we need to let go and let God fight the battle for us, right? That's where we as Christians, where we come in and we mess up. We forget about it. We cannot forget about him. He is the one. He loves to, he loves us so much. He cares for us so much. And I love him. And I want you to love on him as well because his love for us is so vast and it's so broad. There's nothing that we can do to make him fall out of love with us. And all we have to do is come to him and know that, hey, God, I messed this up. Forgive me. God, I need you. I need you to lead me. I need you to guide me, okay? I want you to know that he is the one that sees the struggles that you may be going through. He sees the situations that you may be faced with. He knows the challenges that you are facing. And he wants to get in the battle with you. He wants to get in the process with you. He wants to get in with you, hey, and shine bright. And I'm going to tell you, when he shines, hey, he shines. And he shines brightly where you may be in a dark spot, or it may seem like a dark cloud is over you. But when God gets in and he fights those battles and he begins to remove all of that junk, that gunk, hey, when you can see, oh God, I can see it, I see the light, I see the path, I see the way. And you mean to tell me all I had to do was let it go and let you be God in our life? Let go and let God. And you would do all of this for me? Yes, He will, because He loves us just that much. So I want you to become an endurer. I want you to endure. I want you to put on the armor and endure, because there is some days that may come, and it may come today, tomorrow, next week, next year. We don't know. But I want you to be ready. I want you to be battle ready with your armor on with God. Allow Him to be God in your life. Know Him. Know Him. Get to know Him. Get in His Word. Read and know God. He is the one. He is the only one, and He is the one that will always be right there. He'll never leave us. He'll never forsake us. And when we get to know God, that's how we begin to know ourselves. We learn us. When we learn God and His ways and the way He does things and the way He moves, and a lot of times, hey, we'll find ourselves in the process. You get to know yourself. You get to know, you see your flaws and you see your strengths. And so you'll know, hey, God, I know I can do this because I got you right here on my side. And you're going to give me everything I need to know. The wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding is going to be right there. You're going to show me how to run this race. I'm not going to be weary. I'm not going to get tired. I'm going to lean on you. I'm going to link up with you, and we're going to run. Let's go, because I need you on my side running this race. This is your girl, Angella. There were some things that I walked through. I've had some dark days. I've had some dark nights. I've had some days where I thought I just wasn't going. Your girl thought she wasn't going to get through. But when I began to release and let God be God, when I began to release it and let God be God, that's when things started falling into place. Was it an overnight process? No, it wasn't. But when I let God do what He was going to do and took my hands off of it, hey, that's when it started coming into play. The Word of God tells us that faith without works is what? Is dead. So there were some things that I had to do in the process. And the first thing I had to do was to take my hands off and get God's wisdom, get God's knowledge and understanding. I had to connect properly with people that knew more than I knew, that had more than I had, hey, and that could get me to where I was trying to be. And I began to learn. I began to sit. I began to feast on the Word and learn what I had to learn to get to where I had to be. But I want you to know that God is, and He is our all in all. He's everything that we need and more. So I want you to stay connected. I want you to stay right there with Him. I had something that I wanted to share with you. Give me 1 second. So how are you all doing today? How was your day? And I'm sorry, I know that you have probably faced some things and you weren't sure how you were going to get out of it. You may think, oh, I'm losing my mind. It doesn't cost us anything to share a smile with someone. It doesn't cost us anything to tell someone good morning or ask them how they are doing. I want us to begin to put something in practice. While we are allowing God to fight our battles for us, I want you to think about your brothers and your sisters. And we need to be our brothers and our sisters' keepers, first of all, right? So I want you to begin to be concerned about the next. It's not all about us all of the time. It's about, Hey, it might be your neighbor, it might be your brother, it might be your sister, your coworker, whoever it may be. Encourage somebody and let them know, hey, you're not in this alone. If you need somebody, hey, reach up. If you need to talk to someone, hey, reach out. And if you need to sit down and have a conversation, let's talk. So don't close people out. Don't close yourself out, but stay connected and know, hey, that you're not in it alone. Reach out to me if you need anything. Go over to my website. It's on your screen, books to win at yahoo.com. Hey, reach out and tell them, say, hey, I need to talk. I need you to lead me to whomever whoever it is you need to talk to get you. If I don't have the answer, hey, I'm gonna refer you over to someone else that can help. So don't think that you're alone. Don't think that you're in this box by yourself, because you're not. You have people that you can reach out to and that you can, hey, connect with, right? I want you to know that I love you, and that I want you to know that you are special. You are great, and you're getting greater by the day. You are awesome, and you're getting awesome by the day. You are special, and you have purpose on this earth, in this life. God has specifically and strategically created you for a purpose. There are some people that's waiting on you to show up. They're waiting for you to walk in the room, hey, and make it known, I'm here. Make it known, hey, I have value. Make it known, hey, how can I assist you? This is your girl, Angella, and I'm here for you. Books to Win. I have some bestseller books that's out there. You can go on over to my website. Hey, take advantage, especially of my book, Limited Access. I want you to get it because it has some important keys in it to help you and cultivate your life, finding your purpose. Hey, tapping into your vision, what it is that you're supposed to be doing, who you're supposed to be connected with. Hey, finding those trusted advisors, finding those ones that you need in your tribe, hey, to help you on your journey, because you don't have to walk this road alone. All right? I love you much. I told you I wasn't going to be before you long. Today has been long. Christmas is coming. The holidays are coming. Hey, find somebody to bless. Pay it forward. It's not all about us. Me, my foe, and no more. It's time out for that. We need to be each other's keepers. I love you much, and I appreciate you. And thank you for joining me. But I want you to meet me right here the same time, same place next week, right here on Elevation TV Network, where all we do is elevate, all we do is win. And I'm so glad that you're in the winner circle. You are a winner. You may not see it, but I see it in you, and I love you much. I am Angella, and I will see you next week, same time, same place, right here on Elevation TV Network.